In this short video, you'll learn how to interrupt content that's currently showing on your displays and instead show different content like an emergency message or an important notification. First, click on Schedules and then click on Add Schedule to create a new schedule. Click on the pencil and then change the schedule's name to whatever you'd like. And under Override, choose Replace. This is what will set the playlist we're about to build to show instead of what would normally be showing on the display for the duration of the schedule's timeline. Unselect Show All the Time next to the timeline, and then click on the timeline in order to set it. This timeline controls when the interrupt will begin and when the interrupt will end, and the displays will start showing their content normally. The start date and end date are used inclusively to set when the timeline needs to be followed. So, for example, if you wanted it to show only for today, you would choose the same date for the start date and the end date, and those dates should both be today. Unselect All Day to set times. You can have it start at a certain time, for example, 5 p.m., and then end at 5:30 p.m., at which point the normal content will start playing again. And then, of course, if you'd like it to repeat this schedule, you can set a recurrence pattern however you'd like. Once you're done, click Apply, and you'll see the timeline updates to show the timeline that you have set. Distribution controls which displays the interrupt will happen on. In most cases, you'll want to show on all displays, but sometimes you may want to click on the display distribution and set it manually instead. Lastly, let's create this playlist. To create the playlist, click on Add Playlist Item and then choose Presentation. Choose any number of presentations that you'd like to add to the playlist and then click on Add Selected. The playlist in this schedule works just like any other schedule playlist in Rise Vision. It'll play from top to bottom and start again at the top once it's out of content. The difference here is that because it is using a replace override, it will play instead of the content that would normally show, only ever showing this playlist. At the end of the timeline, the presentations will go back to the ones that would normally have been showing on that display. So, of course, when you're done, click Save, and your displays will now be interrupted at the timeline that you have set with the message that you've set.